There are several uses for resistance exercise. Increasing strength is the major motivation. However, other people choose to concentrate on other objectives, such as weight loss, form, or physical endurance. It's simple to pay close attention to the work you're performing in each set when you're concentrated on a specific goal. However, you need also bear in mind the recovery period in between workout sets if you want to accomplish these goals. How to nourish your muscles. The phosphagen system, the anaerobic, glycolytic, and the aerobic, oxidative, energy systems all provide energy for muscles. These systems alternately take the helm while your muscles function, producing adenosine triphosphate, which powers your muscle cells. The first two systems produce a lot of force for a little period of time since they are shorter duration systems. The phosphagen system is engaged in high force generation activities and supplies energy to the muscles for up to 30 seconds of muscular action. Following that, the glycolytic system engages in moderate force generation activities and supplies energy for work lasting 30 seconds to 3 minutes. The majority of resistance training exercises that target strength and muscular hypertrophy use these two systems. Exercise that lasts longer than 3 minutes engages the aerobic system, which uses less energy to produce force. Throughout all forms of exercise, these energy systems are continuously at work to provide your body with the energy it needs to execute tasks. For instance, a person lifting heavy weights will temporarily create more force, but they will require time to recover before they can do the same action with the same power. However, you may alter how long you need to rest in order to recover sufficiently to repeat a performance in order to achieve particular training objectives. Rest intervals between sets can be adjusted to meet different goals, such as increasing muscle growth or endurance. If building muscle growth is my aim, how long should I wait in between sets? Muscle fibers must be induced to expand in size in order to increase the cross-sectional area of the muscle. The term for this is muscle hypertrophy. In contrast to strength, endurance, and fat reduction, the growth in muscle size is typically the most crucial component for bodybuilders. Size, symmetry, and definition of the muscles are used to evaluate bodybuilders in their sport. Many fitness enthusiasts wish to increase muscle growth to acquire a particular look, even if they aren't bodybuilders. Training for hypertrophy is advantageous if your objective is only cosmetic. Higher blood lactate and lactic acid levels as a result of this sort of exercise are frequently linked to increased muscular work. The goal of hypertrophy training is to overload the muscles and temporarily injure the muscle fibers in order to induce growth and expand the cross-sectional area of the muscles. The loads carried by individuals intending to promote hypertrophy and those wishing to just develop strength often differ very little from one another. Typically, these loads fall between 50% and 90% of your 1 rep maximum. The major distinction between training for muscle size and strength, though, is the amount of time between sets. According to studies, the best rest periods for inducing muscular growth are between 30 and 90 seconds. If I want to maximize my strength and power, how long should I rest between sets? The capacity to exert effort to move a weight is referred to as muscular strength. In weightlifting, the 1 rep maximum test, which entails effectively completing the whole range of motion with the maximum weight for 1 rep, is frequently used to gauge muscle strength. The strongest individual is determined by 3 exercises in powerlifting. They consist of the deadlift, squat, and bench press. Powerlifters have 3 attempts to lift the most weight possible during each exercise. Less focus is placed on muscle size while training strength and more on maximum force generation, or power. A good level of force generation for the following set may be maintained with enough rest in between sets. Therefore, common rest times for gaining strength are between 2 and 5 minutes, which, according to studies, are ideal for building strength. Researchers point out that this may change according on factors including age, fiber type, and heredity. How long after each set should I rest if endurance is my goal? Muscular endurance is the capacity to complete repetitions of an activity while utilizing a weight that is less than your 1 rep maximum, often 40% to 60% of it. The ideal rest time for boosting muscle endurance is under 2 minutes, according to study. If endurance is your objective, however, rest periods as brief as 20 seconds can still be beneficial. To increase muscle endurance, the National Strength and Conditioning Association suggests 30-second rest breaks between sets. This was a component of a periodized, linear program that included physical strength, power, hypertrophy, and endurance. Short rest periods are frequently used during muscular endurance programs, either in the form of circuit training or between sets of the same activity. To develop muscular endurance, there are additional programs like high-intensity interval training, HIIT. If I want to lose weight, how long should I wait in between sets? Positive changes in body composition can result from resistance exercise. But it's crucial to keep in mind that the key to weight loss is combining a healthy diet with resistance exercise. As a result, it is guaranteed that calories ingested are lower than calories expended. Caloric expenditure has been proven to be aided by both strength and hypertrophy training. The length of the rest intervals isn't as important. Comparing HIIT training to moderate intensity continuous exercise, it has also been demonstrated that the latter has a good impact on weight reduction. The two showed comparable benefits on waist circumference and total body fat decrease. However, HIIT exercise required roughly 40% less time to perform. When combined with dietary changes, strength training, and HIIT resistance and cardiovascular exercise have demonstrated comparable favorable effects on weight reduction. Resting in between sets doesn't have as big of an impact as being consistent and changing your lifestyle gradually. The conclusion: force generation and exercise volume are crucial for achieving your strength objectives, but so is planned rest. The time between sets should provide ample recuperation to resume the stimulus with proper form. For the greatest results, you can cut or lengthen your rest periods depending on your goals.